be a chance that falls to you, and it's just then down to you to take that chance.
Hi, Raheem. How do you explain your role at the moment? Because you seem to spend a lot of time on the wing, but when you get the ball, you tend to be in the middle or even in the box. So what are your instructions, and how do you explain your position on the pitch these days?
Whatever the manager tells me, that's what I try to do. And at the end of the day, he then tells you to go out and do what you do on the pitch. So he gives you a set plan, and you try to do that. But sometimes things have to come from you off the cuff to try and win games.
And going back a year, when Pep came in and was trying his methods and teaching the basics of positional play, was that difficult to get to grips with? But do you feel more confident with it now?
It's been no real difference. It's been the same since the start. Everyone in the team knows their role, and his most important thing, as I said before, is to try to keep stuff simple, and we've been doing that a lot this year, and it's really beneficial to us.
Just the last one. Your goal at Bournemouth, since then, the team's really kicked on and scored a lot of goals. Do you think that was a bit of a spark for the team?
It was an early start. It was a difficult game in the end. Bournemouth kept a really solid defence. We got the win in the end, but since then we've really found our feet. We've been improving game after game, and we've been getting better. But it's still early days. We just need to continue at this level.
Yeah, the first chance we've asked you since August. There was interest from Arsenal at a very late stage in the window. We've already asked the manager. He said there was zero chance of you going. Never contemplated. Can you just give us your take of that whole thing and the conversation you might have had with Pep, if there was any conversation?
I didn't need to speak with him because I already spoke with him in the summer about pre-season. I didn't have any negative thoughts or anything bad about it. I just woke up one day with England, seen it, and didn't believe a word of it until I heard something from the manager. Then I would believe it. So it wasn't something that I was worried about, because I think Pep is an honest guy, and he would have spoke to me before that, so I didn't need to worry about it, and I didn't think about it, not 1 minute.
Do you see yourself?
Yeah, I've signed 5 years here. I've got, I think, 2.5 years left, and I see myself here and playing my football here under a great manager with a great team, so of course.
And with the World Cup at the end, how big a year is this for you?
Yeah, it's massive. It's a massive year for me. Massive year for the team, and I just need to keep building and keep working hard, and then go into the World Cup on a positive.
Raheem, do you feel as though you're a different player or a more mature player than the player that came here 2.5 years ago?
Not really. I just keep growing. I'm just learning, loving the game. That's the most important thing. You know, there's ups and downs in football, but you just got to pick yourself up. Each time that things don't go your way, you got to keep working hard and keep trying to be the player that you know you want to be. And that's the thing about me. I know exactly what I want to achieve, and I'll keep going for that.
And when you played for England the other day, you played as a kind of number 10 initially. Do you think that's something that you may be able to develop, or do you think you are more suited to being a wider player?
I've always been played on the wing. I like to get in the box, and wherever the manager plays me, I'll be more than happy. But yeah, it's a role that I like to play in, but it's not something that probably I wouldn't say it's my best position.
Okay, last couple of questions.
Raheem, you've got the best goals to minutes ratio in the Premier League, better than Harry Kane, better than Sergio Aguero. Is that something you needed to work on to be more clinical, and how have you worked on it specifically over the summer?
As I said, it's something I've been trying to improve, is getting goals and scoring more goals and being more efficient, and being a bit more clinical, and that's been a massive question mark over me over the last few years, and I'm just trying to build as a player, and as a player in my position I need to be scoring goals more regularly.
We haven't mentioned Napoli yet as well.
Could this be at the back of the room, please? There's some phones and conversations going on. We can hear it down here. Thank you.
You've played, of course, in a Champions League semi-final, haven't you, against Real Madrid, but could this be the season that Manchester City make a real mark on that competition?
We've got a big game coming up tomorrow. It's still early days. We're confident as a team that we can play some good football. So we just need to keep a level head, but at the same time be confident in our ability to have a great season in the Champions League.
Raheem, it's been quite well documented that you've had a lot of unfair criticism since you joined Man City. How difficult is that to kind of block out as a young player with social media, and were you able to just ignore it completely?
To be fair, my first year here, I used to, being really young, I used to always be on Instagram. You know, you'll see stuff pop up on your Explore page, and you'll check it out because you didn't really know any better. And since I've been getting those negative comments, I've realised the best thing to do is not to look at it. So that's been my thing so far in the last 2 years, is just don't look at it and it won't affect you.
Okay, any questions in Italian for Raheem? Any in Italian for Raheem? No? Just one more then.
Raheem, as viewers watch City play, they really enjoy the way they're playing. As a player, how much are you enjoying being in the City side?
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. We're defending with the ball. We're not just defending without it. When we have the ball, we're defending at the same time. So it's a great team to be involved in, especially in the attacking play. As I said before, you know, there's always going to be chances to score and to be involved. So yeah, it's a great moment for us, and we just need to keep on building and not just make this at the start of the season. We need to continue this throughout the season.
Okay, thanks, Raheem.
Thank you very much.
So if we can take questions in English first, Pep, and then we'll do some in Italian at the end, of which Pep won't need the translation for. So.
Pep, everyone was very, very excited by Saturday's performance, which you described as the best since you've been here. Have that team and the players just made your job a bit harder now to try and maintain that sort of level and form?
Yeah, good morning to everybody. Yeah, it was the best in the terms, I said in the terms how we were able to play in a high level more minutes than ever. It's a new game, new competition tomorrow. Next Saturday, a new game, new competition. So it's just to be focused what we have to do. All the players know we are just in October. Last season was quite similar, a little bit better that season, but quite similar like this season. And after, we were not able to maintain our level. So they know what happened in football. So outstanding performance, 3-0 in the halftime in 5 minutes. The last 2 in the first half, the first 3 in the second was 3-2. So that is reality in the sport, a good lesson for us for the future.
And do you have to change then in any way for Napoli? Your style, your systems?
Yeah, something you have to adapt because they play completely different than normally we play here in the Premier League, and we have to adapt a little bit what they do. Yeah.
Can I just ask you about Kevin De Bruyne, finally from me? One of the best or becoming the best in Europe at the moment?
The best is for just one. He has to, if he want to become considered one of the best, he has to win titles. And we are here to help him to achieve that. But the best is just one, but he's one, of course, one of the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Pep. I wanted to tell you, when you were 40, you already won basically all that you can win as a manager. When he was 40, Mauricio Sarri just started like training as a proper coach all the time, 24 hours per day, because before he was working in a bank. I want to know if you were aware of that and if that's the beauty of football.
No, I didn't know that. So the first time I realized how good their teams played was, I think it was in Napoli when Manuel Stiart informed me that in Italy there is a new trainer playing not a top team, but is playing a really good football. And since that, I was curious the way his team is playing, and it's no secret for me how good he is.
Hi, Pep. When I asked Raheem if his goal at Bournemouth was a spark, you seemed to nod along in approval. How important do you think his goal actually was for the team?
Yeah, it was so important. Yeah, in the first games, like go to Brighton, for example, the first game away in the Bournemouth, when in that moment they had 0 points in the table, and winning the last minute was so important. Before the international break, being there, After that came Liverpool that were able to win. That Bournemouth was to live in that period. I don't know what's happening in the future, but living that period helped us a lot in terms of confidence, in terms of, okay, we are compete and fight until the end.
And also, how's Sergio? Is he fit enough to play? And
yeah, day by day is much better. Yesterday make an amazing training session. The day before the game against Stoke, it was good but not perfect. In that moment, yesterday was really good, really good.
Pep, Napoli have been scoring almost as many goals as Man City. I think it's 26 in 8 games. Do you see this as being a similar game to the Monaco games last season in the Champions League?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it will be a fascinating game tomorrow. For all the Manchester City fans, hopefully can come to help us. In that competition, we need their support from our fans. But I am pretty sure it will be a massive game tomorrow.
Can you just talk a bit about Napoli and how impressed you are? Because obviously top of the Italian league. How impressed have you been about them, and what's so impressive about them?
They do many things, and all the things they do perfectly. So it's not a team that's going to wait. It's going to make high pressing. They have the ability to make an amazing build-up in the middle, especially in the middle, but outside as well. They have 3 guys. They are so dynamic in front with Senior, Martins, and Callejon. Like they are not a guys like just a guys to receive long balls. They are so dynamic. They are good in small spaces. They are running behind perfectly in the right tempo, especially Callejon. In the middle, they are guys who also have the quality to run in behind, like Hamsik, especially Jorginho is a talent, like a playmaker. He reads the situation on and without the ball. And the set pieces are good. So when they have to make backwards, they do quickly. They defend deep. Well, they have a goalkeeper, a lot of experience. The leader of, I know, is the leader of his teammates. He's a quality to make a build-up. He can use him in the feet. He read the situation short, right, left. It's not tricky. When they are able in Italy win 8 games in a row, and winning in Roma against Lazio, against Roma, and the way they won, and so I know I heard from president from Napoli today in the Gazzetta dello Sport that my words is just to distract what they are. Is what I believe. So I believe they are a really good team, a really good team in all sense. But if the president prefers to say it is a disaster team and is a no good team, okay, I can say that as well.
Okay, last couple in English before we take some Italian, please, David.
Pep, you've already faced.
Sorry.
Pep, you've already faced Chelsea and Liverpool this season. But do you feel this Napoli team, bearing in mind what you just said about, will be your toughest test so far this season?
I cannot say that because Liverpool was a tough game and Chelsea as well. So I have a lot of respect for the team. So I don't like to speak too much about the opponents because after that. But I have a lot of respect. So I like to watch them. So also I am a manager and a professional, but I am a spectator as well. I am a guy who loves to watch football, and especially the teams I like to play. And I like to watch Napoli. When I'm sitting there in my home and watching how they play, I learn many things about Sarri teams. So I like to watch them to play. And tomorrow it's a big test for us. For me, as like a manager, what can do to beat them. For me, it's fascinating to have the challenge because that is a game, and I like to face the teams like a game. And hopefully we can especially see both teams a good game for the spectators in Etihad or the guys who decide to watch us on TV can enjoy a good football tomorrow.
When you were talking about De Bruyne there and you were asked to compare, you said there is a number one, obviously Messi. Is it conceivable that De Bruyne could get to that level, or is Messi so far in front of everybody else that it's impossible for that to happen?
It would be a dream for me. I would love to not only carry all the players I had in the past to achieve the level from Messi. So I would like. would be a massive thing for my teams because we would win a lot of games. So I don't want to put the pressure in Kevin's shoulders. Kevin is it's an amazing player. So, and he's a humble guy. All the teammates love him. He wants to play every single game. He fights until the end. He keeps the pressure. But I don't have him comparing with Messi. Messi is a part. So he's a guy who scores 60 goals every season since the last 8, 9, 10 years. So he's a guy not just of that. It's just the way he plays football. And of course, I would like to help Kevin and all I can to get the highest level as possible. But I think in the past, I hear many times that guy is like Messi, that guy is like Messi, that guy is like Messi. It's not possible.
Pep, you're a perfectionist. The game against Stoke, the way you're playing at the moment, how far off perfection is that for you?
Always we can do better. Always we can do better. So, but of course the level was, because in the Premier League everybody recognizes how tough it is, and to score goals against the team is so complicated, and always the Stoke City was so difficult. Last season we were not able to beat them, so at home. So, but always we can do better. If we feel now it's enough, will be the huge mistake we can do.
Pep, just going back to their president, he has suggested this morning that they should rest players for this game because they're playing Inter Milan at the weekend, and that's as important a game for them. I mean, do you believe that? And also, just one about Pepe Reina.
If you believe me, if I believe it, I believe him. Absolutely not. So, but he's traveling this afternoon with Sarri in the same plane, or maybe tomorrow in the private jet, I don't know. But he can ask him to Mr. Sarri if he's going to play. But I think the last 10 games, 8 games, they play in the same lineup. I can announce you which player is going to play tomorrow, Napoli against us.
And just one about Pepe Reina. You mentioned him earlier on being crucial in their build-up. Was he someone that I think you considered looking at one point when you were looking at goalkeepers?
We were together in Bayern Munich, and it was a huge pleasure to be with him. Not on the pitch. He's a guy who's a real leader, a real leader in the terms how encourage his teammates, even the manager, even the club. He had absolutely everything to be a manager, to be a leader of one team. Overall, his career speaks for himself how good he has done. So it was a lucky guy to have him for a short time, unfortunately, in Munich.
We'll do some questions in Italian, please. So show of hands from the Italian journalists down here. The microphone's down here, please. Thank you. Start. In Italian, yeah.
Buongiorno mister, Iannicelli di Canale 21. Secondo lei il Napoli è favorita per lo scudetto in Italia ed il City favorito per la Champions League? Secondo, le piacerebbe un giorno allenare a Napoli una squadra come il Napoli?
Il Napoli viene guidata con un attore che ce l'ha, il futuro nessuno lo sa. Quindi sapere se saremo noi campioni, il Napoli campione fantacalcio. Questo si deve vincere nel campo ogni settimana.
Le piacerebbe allenare?
Gliel'ho detto, adesso è Sarri allenatore del Napoli.
Buongiorno signor Guardiola, Carlo Alvino, TV Luna, Napoli. Le volevo chiedere, lei innanzitutto si è guadagnato la stima e l'ammirazione di decine di milioni di tifosi del Napoli per quanto sta dichiarando da tempo sul Napoli. E ha aperto in Italia volontariamente o involontariamente un dibattito su come arrivare alla vittoria finale di una partita. Bisogna arrivarci giocando come fa il City, come fa il Napoli, giocando bene, o ci si può arrivare in un'altra maniera alla vittoria finale? Cioè, qual è la strada giusta? Lei cosa...
La strada giusta è avere grandissimi campioni. Non c'è la strada giusta. Tutti possono vincere se vincere in tutta maniera. L'unica forza che abbiamo allenatore è decidere come noi vogliamo che le nostre squadre giocano. È l'unica forza che abbiamo. L'altra non c'è segreti. Se vince di diverse maniere, tutte sono perfette, tutte sono valide se tu convinci i tuoi giocatori. Adesso io tratto con un anno e un po' di più di tempo qua, convincere i nostri giocatori a farlo di questa maniera. Sarri che porta più tempo lo ha convinto già a farla in quella maniera, ma per vincersi bisogna tante altre cose, non soltanto le idee, le qualità. Le idee sono lo più importante, ma non solo quello. La storia della squadra, il peso che ce l'hai nei momenti importanti, decisivi, sono tante cose che influiscono nell'essere campione. L'importante è che si fanno in quello che credi, gli altri anche giocano, quindi per Napoli adesso va fortissimo, ma loro lo sanno, c'è la Juventus che non morirà mai, l'Inter, il Milan si raggiungerà, Roma e Lazio stanno facendo molto bene pure loro, quindi alla fine il campionato è molto lungo, siamo in ottobre.
Ok, Luigi Giordano, Pianeta Napoli. It's more difficult to win Italian Football League or Premier League, in your opinion? Because in Italy we have a football more tactical than here.
More tactical than here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Have you been there? Have you been here?
I look at television.
Ah, okay. So it's enough.
So
always is difficult to win. So it's difficult to win here. It's difficult to win in Italy. So in Spain as well, in Germany as well. So today all the leagues are so complicated because the teams are strong every year. Improve, the managers are good, they know each other, they know what they have to do. So always is complicated. So
Buongiorno mister, Enrico Mariale della RAI. Anche oggi le ha fatto tanti complimenti al Napoli. Le chiedo qual è la cosa secondo lei che il Napoli ha di più rispetto al Manchester City e quale invece quella che secondo lei il Manchester City ha di più rispetto al Napoli?
Guardate, forse la gente non mi crede, se parlo bene del Napoli che me la sento così, non è per fare grandi complimenti, per loro sono già, noi siamo così grandi tutti, quindi quello che ha di più non lo so perché io come il tuo collega guardo la televisione non sono uno spogliatoio del Napoli, ma quello che fanno mi piace vederlo, mi piace quando non c'è la palla andare a aggredirle per prenderla di nuovo, perché penso che i giocatori sono fatti per tenere la palla. Poi sono alti, fanno una bella costruzione del gioco, fanno tantissimi passaggi, la palla gira 1 o 2 tocchi tutti, si inseriscono bene, non giocano solo a piedi, fanno inserimento bene, fanno tante cose quando lo vedi, wow, lo fanno bene, mi piace quello che fanno. E quello non dico che gli altri non mi piacciono, no, perché ognuno, quando io guardo le squadre sempre penso che fanno le cose bene, che c'è una ragione, che l'allenatore è bravo, che la società, pure i giocatori sono bravi, e per quello dico che sono tante cose che a me mi piace farle con la mia squadra, e per questo immagino che domani non verrà un Napoli messo indietro come loro sanno che noi non sappiamo mettersi indietro. Loro due squadre vogliono giocare avanti, loro due squadre vogliono tenere la palla, loro due squadre vogliono fare tante gol, difendono perché gli altri sono più bravi, per questo immagino, sospetto che quando due squadre vogliono fare questo la gara sarà bella, poi forse domani sarà noiosa e sarà un disastro, che ne so.
Ma dire solo però che questo è abbastanza usuale per le sue squadre e per le squadre inglesi, mentre come gioca il Napoli è un po' meno usuale per il calcio italiano.
Devo stare molto attento a fare commenti in comparazione se questo è diverso dal calcio italiano da quello del calcio italiano. Il calcio italiano ha vinto tanto nel nazionale come con la squadra. Poi io credo che cada tempo, credo che il grande rivoluzionario nel calcio italiano è stato Arrigo Sacchi, quel signore, perché si deve parlare del signore di Arrigo Sacchi, ha fatto una svolta nel calcio italiano, e io credo da là con Antonio Conte, che è un maestro nella sua maniera di giocare, adesso con Sarri, pure con Allegri, pure con tanti giocatori, allenatori bravi, giovani, stanno facendo qualcosa forse diverso di quella cultura solo di catenaccio Italia. So perfettamente quando l'Italia deve vendere 10 giocatori sull'area agonisticamente, grintosi, vogliosi, lo fanno, non c'è problema. Ma penso che adesso con Montella, con tanti altri giocatori, ieri ho visto una bellissima partita Inter-Milan, quindi credo sinceramente che quando vogliono giocare sanno pure giocare molto bene a calcio.
Sono qui, mister. Buonasera. Rosa Mele, 100% Napoli. Premesso che domani potrebbe essere uno di quegli spot che fanno così bene al calcio.
Mi auguro.
Questa partita ce lo auguriamo tutti, premesso che crediamo assolutamente che lei ama vedere il Napoli perché le piace veramente, però che cosa potrà fare la differenza domani e che cosa potrà far andare la partita in un senso oppure in un altro? Grazie.
Ai giocatori. Alla fine oggi sono seduto qua, fra una ora sarà mio collega Sarri seduto qua, ma tutte sono chiacchiere. Alla fine domani quando inizia la partita con l'arbitro spagnolo che abbiamo domani, i giocatori parleranno. E quella che giocherà meglio, i giocatori più bravi, vincerà la partita. Per fortuna il calcio dipende dai giocatori.
Buongiorno mister, Claudio Russo, Calcio Napoli 24. Volevo sapere se lo stile di gioco di Maurizio Sarri è possibile replicarlo, è possibile possa essere replicato in un campionato come la Premier League, che è molto più fisico, e poi un giudizio su Dries Mertens, che in un ruolo in cui praticamente non ha mai giocato in carriera sta facendo molto bene da un anno a questa parte. Grazie.
Senza dubbio. Il calcio si può giocare dappertutto nella maniera che tu vuoi. La di Sarri, non Sarri, la di mille diverse forme. Il calcio è 11 contro 11, stessi metri, soltanto come si muove avrà più spazio o meno spazio. Quindi si può giocare dappertutto in tutti i campionati del mondo. E la seconda domanda?
Su Mertens e sul suo rendimento, grazie.
Sì, è un giocatore che giocava un altro ruolo per l'immagine uscita di Higuaín, per infortuni, ha giocato come centroavanti. Giocatori bravi possono giocare anche come il calcio dappertutto. Lui è un giocatore fantastico nel senso che sa giocare, la sponda, in buon senso del gol, va bene allo spazio. È un giocatore molto importante nella forma di attacco, un giocatore molto... Il suo numero e la sua prestazione parlano per se stessi, non c'è bisogno che aggiungere altro.
Buongiorno signor Gurdiola, Stefano Bordini della Gazzetta dello Sport. Le volevo chiedere due cose. La prima, lei conosce bene il calcio italiano e ha fatto un excursus degli allenatori. Sarri può essere considerato, dopo S.S.C, uno di quelli che può aver dato un contributo al calcio italiano, a cambiarlo? E la seconda, tra l'altro con una grande gavetta alle spalle, un po' come aveva fatto S.S.C, che non aveva una storia da grande calciatore. E la seconda le volevo invece chiedere, qual è stata per lei la maggiore difficoltà nel lavorare qui in Inghilterra, nel portare la sua idea di calcio qui in Inghilterra? Grazie.
Io sempre penso che gli allenatori, se lasciamo qualcosa, lasciamo i giocatori che ci vedono ogni giorno. Io sono convinto che lascerà qualcosa al calcio italiano, ma sono convintissimo, più di certo, che avrà lasciato qualcosa diverso al giocatore che ha avuto, perché è una forza molto speciale di vedere che è molto semplice, ma dà un senso di rispetto alla gente, di attaccare, di giocare bene con il pallone. Quindi questo non c'è dubbio, ma questa è una domanda perfetta per il giocatore che ha avuto nel passato, adesso con il Napoli. Rispetto alla seconda difficoltà, no, non ha avuto difficoltà. Il piacere più grande è stare qua, a venire qua in questa magnifica installazione, allenare il giorno con i miei giocatori, questo è quello che amo di più. E poi a volte le cose funzionano più veloci dell'altro, nel nostro mondo non c'è tempo. Se le nostre idee sono bravi si vinciamo, adesso ci sono tante logiche, bravo il City, sai la ragione perché vinciamo, non c'è un'altra. Quindi il momento che non succederà come un altro scorso che doveva cambiare completamente la maniera che perché in Inghilterra non si può giocare. E questo tornerà, perché a volte perderemo, e se tornerà che questa forma, se non si vince, non è adatta. Ma questo mi è successo pure in Germania, pure in Barcellona, quando sono arrivato dicevano che Xavi e Iniesta non potevano giocare insieme, e nemmeno con Busquets, con un ragazzino di 17-18 anni. Quindi l'importante è che quello che l'allenatore pensa va avanti, perché nessuno c'è la garantia nel segreto di quello che fai vincerai sicuro. L'unica forza che abbiamo detto avanti è che quello che ci piace farlo. Credo che un grossissimo errore pensare che come quello ha vinto di quella maniera lo voglio a farlo se non lo senti, quello è l'errore più grande. e credo che l'allenatore come in questo caso Sacchi o Antonio Conte, credo che è stato un altro allenatore che nel calcio italiano ha dato la sua Juve, giocava molto molto bene al di là di vincere, come ha fatto con il Chelsea l'anno scorso e lo seguirà facendo, quindi sono convinto che sono fundamentalista della sua idea, e credo che questo è il segno che Sarri ha lasciato nel Napoli in questi anni.
Take a question in Spanish just at the end then, please.
Detto questo, voglio vincere al Napoli.
Hola, mister. Ha dicho en diferentes conferencias de prensa que el Napoli es uno de los 3 mejores equipos que juega al fútbol en Europa. Quería preguntarle abiertamente si esos 2 otros equipos eran el Real, el Barça, y si para ustedes siguen siendo los equipos españoles los favoritos a ganar la Champions.
Los otros me lo quedo para mí. La historia habla por sí sola. Últimos 10, 12 años los equipos españoles han dominado Europa. Los que estamos fuera hemos de intentar, si somos capaces de estar ahí. Pero las cosas inglesas, italianas, Alemania, ganó el Bayern con Juve, pero últimos 10, 12 años con el Barcelona, el Madrid, con el Sevilla, con el Atlético de Madrid, con el Valencia hace ya un poco más de años, selecciones españolas absolutas, sub-21, 18, han dominado Europa y el mundo. Por tanto, si queremos, hemos de ganarlas en el campo, y espero que algún día lo podamos conseguir.
First of all, I want to ask you, you've been saying in the last few weeks that Napoli is one of the best 3 teams playing football at the moment in Europe. Which are the other 2? Well, this is something that I'm going to keep for myself. And the other question is, are the Spanish teams in Champions League the real contenders for the title? Well, it's what the tradition, the history says. In the last 10, 12 years, the Spanish teams have dominated Europe. And foreign teams like us, we need to show that we are capable to be there at their level. Of course, Bayern has won the Champions League, but obviously in the 10, 12 last years, it's been FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla. They have been dominating Europe and the world, and hopefully we'll be able to achieve that level in the future.
Hola, buena tarde. A menudo en España se ha tendido más a valorar a Pepe Reina por lo que aporta en el equipo que por lo que aporta bajo los palos, de manera, creo, injusta. Me gustaría que le valorara como portero y que le comparara a Ederson, si tienen algunas semejanzas o cree que tiene algún punto de comparación. Y por último, mañana pita Mateo Lagoza.
No. No tengo que decir nada sobre la calidad de Pepe Reina, porque su carrera, su trayectoria habla por sí solo. Es que parece innecesario realmente, es como un poco inútil. Es un portero extraordinario en todos los sentidos, pero más allá es un chico fantástico que en el campo, en el vestuario, en el día a día, pues ayuda a que nuestras vidas sean mejores, los que hemos tenido la suerte de dirigirle y los compañeros que lo han tenido. De los árbitros no hablo. Con Ederson, cada portero tiene lo suyo. Creo que Ederson es mucho más joven que él, tiene mucho margen de mejora, tiene 22, 23 años. Pepe está ya más mayorcito. Los dos son fantásticos porteros, fantásticos.
First of all, I want to ask you about Pepe Reina. He's been under your command before. What's your assessment about his career? Well, there's nothing to say about Pepe Reina. His career speaks for himself. It would be pointless to say something else. He's an extraordinary goalkeeper, and he's also a great guy in the dressing room. He's showing in all the teams he's been. He helps a lot to make lives better about his managers or his teammates. And second question, do you see any similarities between Pepe Reina and Ederson? Well, every goalkeeper is different. Obviously, Ederson is younger. He has more room for improvement. Pepe Reina is more experienced and has a longer career, but both are amazing goalkeepers.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.